Hello everybody. Not that there's anyone in yet. I hope you're all okay. Let's see who comes in. Just thought I'd do a quick live while I'm packing. I'm still trying to get on top of everything. So we'll see who's about. Already been to the post office once. All I seem to do is pack and not get anywhere. I'm not complaining about the packing. I just can't seem to get on top of it. Got a few people in. Hi Mike. Hi Chris. Hi James. That's your CD there, James. So that's going to be going off today. Hi Laura. Hi Bill. Hi Mark. Yep, it's there, mate. It's going off today. Hope you're all good. Just Frankenstein in a box for a Vikings helmet. It's supposed to be a really good program. I haven't watched it yet, but hi Mark. Hi Leanne. Hi GBP. How you doing? Hope you're all good. Just thought I'd do live while I'm trying to get this done. Trying to get on top of everything and get back to normal. But yeah. So trying to get there. I was going to put on the ticker like Night's Life, Apocalypse Survivor. But yeah, I hope you're all good. I hope you're having good sales. And yeah, I hope you're all earning loads of money. Still a mad old world out there. So I've been out this morning just to get a few bits. I run out of envelopes and stuff, which is silly because it cost a bloody bomb. But you got to do what you got to do. I did go to my mate's sweet shop to try and get some more cardboard boxes as well because he's got me loads of. He said I can have as many as I want, but he's closed until further notice, which is a shame because I like seeing Lee at work. It's got a fantastic sweet shop. Hopefully that'll be all right. Hi Claire, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Look better and got some colour. I know you could. There's not very good light in there because it's a bit dark outside. The light's over there, so I've got a bit of light there. It looks like the sun shining on my face, and then I've got the telly in front of me with a bit of what's it called? El Schwarzenegger Total Recall. So it's just on in the background, and I thought rather than watch that, I'd rather talk to you guys. So as I said, I'm just Frankenstein in boxes. I boxed up a load of DVDs and CDs as well to go to storage, so I can try and sort it out down there. But it's a bit mad at the minute. So however everyone sales, I was going to go live on my iPad, but I haven't used it probably for about a year, so it's just updating. Needed a software update. Pack a couple of bits. I've got so much stuff to pack. I've got about I think it said I've got something like 45 items to pack. And I've done a load. I've done a load yesterday. I've done another load today. Let me have a look. I've sold an Xbox 360 game. I've got to try and find that though, which is a pain. I thought I'd find it. It's only $3.95 with free postage, so it's a bit of a pain. So I've just got James JR Reselling's CD, so that's going off. see how many. Well, it says 25 items to dispatch now, but there's more. I'm sure there's more than 25. Load of it's Vikings. Paperwork, bond, and all that. So I've got to try and get on top of it because some of them are overdue. Yeah, I feel a lot better. At least I'm smiling. I feel a bit more positive about things and that because it was horrible. It's just where it's gone onto my chest. It's my lungs are still a bit weak from it all. But yeah. I hope everybody's okay because it's just a nasty thing. So my nan's still in hospital with it after 8 weeks and she's still positive with it. But I don't suppose she's going to get away from it if she's in hospital. She's always going to keep testing positive. But yeah, I'm just trying to Frankenstein this box. It was double the size. I'm just trying to make it up. I've got loads of bits to send off. Like I say, I've got loads of parcels out in the hallway. I've got 5 boxes that I've got of CDs and DVDs to take to the storage. I've still got loads of flags and paperwork and props and that to go. Is everybody else busy at the moment? I saw Chris Hayden from Cooking Hayden's. He's a bit slow at the minute. Hi Russell, how you doing? Hi Joan. I don't know who I've said hello to and who I haven't said hello to now. On the phone doing your full-time job. First time on chat and just learned how to do it on the phone. Watch your videos regularly. Thanks Russell, appreciate that. I think I've said hello to everybody now. Yeah, but I hope everybody's good. Just 8 out today for us. 8's all right though, Mark. 8's all right. I mean, so you know, I had a lot of days when I've had nothing. Usually mine, because all my own like my DVDs and bits and pieces I have on there, and I just leave them on there with a buy it now. But the stuff that me and my brother do, the film props, go on for a week. So it's usually sort of on a Sunday or the end of the week. It goes a bit bonkers. Yes, mate, I am feeling better. Thank you very much. How are you? I hope you're good. Yeah, much better. I was a bit bad there for a few weeks. I just had my wedding ring. Oh, it's in my pocket. I take it off when I'm doing stuff because I don't like to damage it. Yeah, no, I'm feeling much better. Thank you. It's just a crazy world out there right now. But you know, 3 of us in here have had it. Myself, my stepdaughter, my wife have had it. My nan's been in hospital with it for 8 weeks. She's 96. And she's still fighting the good fight, which is good. Yeah, so it's all good. Hi Gary, how you doing, mate? Ah, hi Rag Lady, how you doing? Nice to see new people in the chat. Really nice to see new people in the chat. Hello Rich, how you doing? Thank you, mate. Nice to see you in as well. Just trying to pack up a few bits, about 40 odd bits. I've got to try and get done. So I've been to the post office yesterday afternoon. I've been back again this morning. I had to go out and get a few supplies, and then I've got to go back out again this afternoon. But yeah, it's all starting to look up a bit now. I mean, out there it's not. It's crazy out there. But yeah, it's absolutely nuts out there. But we can only do what we can do, eh? What am I going to do there with that bit? Oh, sorry, I've got that bit there. Stick a bit of that in. yeah, so yeah, we can only do what we can do. If if you are going out there, just be careful, because like, I know you lot are sensible, but there are some absolute plonkers out there. I think they can walk about without masks on. There was one in Greg's this morning, and I was like, really? I mean, they should refuse to serve them, really, unless they're exempt. I'm asthmatic. I could get exempt from wearing a mask, but I'd do it out of respect for other people. And now I've had it, I'll do it because I don't blooming want to get it again. It's not a nice thing to have. It really isn't. It's got to be one of the worst things that I've had. So I'm probably going to be recovering for the next few months because of my asthma and my lungs. But at least I am recovering. There's a lot of people that aren't. Hi Steve, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. The thing is, like, there's people, it only takes some seconds to pack things. It takes me ages just to do one item because, I like to do it right. Obviously, I've got the helmet, it's all in there. I've got a load of chip-ins, like the polystyrene chip-ins to go in there. I like to make it nice so it's all snug and it gets really sort of holds it in there. I'll start putting some of them in. But yeah, I've got absolutely bundles to get sent because, like I say, I'm 3 weeks behind. Really, I lost 3 weeks. Oh, this is we got some friends in St Andrews, and when we got married, they paid for us to go to Poland with them when we did all the Auschwitz and everything. And they're so lovely. And for Christmas, they sent us this down at Eden Mill St Andrews. This was just one of the things they sent, but it's got all the lovely box. It's got all the thing and that in there. Look at that. Beautiful set from St Andrews. Gin and a couple of glasses. A couple of nice glasses. That was really nice. I haven't even felt well enough to have a gin. That's when you know I'm not well. How's everybody else doing though? You all okay? All staying safe in your families and stuff? Got any more Vikings flags? Mate, I've got loads of Vikings flags. Absolutely loads. I've got loads of them. Hang on, let me grab. I'll show you the sort of flags I've got. Hang on, let me put this down a minute. I'll just show you. Hi Chaz, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. Let me just put this down a sec because I'm just gonna get some Vikings flags. I've sent off a load, but I've got other ones like this. Rather nice. And some of these are sold, but lines on. Got big flags. So many different designs. Show you one like that. I mean, there's just loads of different designs of them. Absolutely loads. There's other ones there, but I'll be there forever going through them. Anyone else in? Hi David, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it was a good video, James. I watched it this morning. Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing a video. I've sort of been videoing a little bit for the last few days, but then I forget to keep filming, and where I'm trying to catch up, I just get into the work and forget about it. But I've got to start getting into it a bit more. Oh, blimey, I don't want to go there now. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's all right. Right, where are we? Hi Harry, how you doing? Hi Steve. Okay. It's like the Vikings United Nations lineup of flags you got there. Yeah, got a fair old few. Yeah, we're feeling better, mate. Thank you. It's not been good. It's definitely a real thing. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there that sort of don't believe it's real, but yeah, I can definitely vouch for it's real. That's nearly all my chippings gone. So there you go, guys. It's all the boxes made up to the size I wanted. I say it was a massive double size box to that, but I've got it all up to there with the chippings, so the helmet should be nice and safe in there. And then I'll put another bit of, it's all under there, another bit of bubble wrap just on the top. It must cost me a fortune in packing. I'll probably do myself out of shipping money for the postage and packing, because I always go a bit bonkers. I'm good, Steve. Just getting over this blooming rubbish virus. I only got some insulation for the shed. God blimey, it's about time. Never spoken to him. I haven't spoken to him for a couple of days because I know he was going to the hospital and that yesterday, so I didn't think he'd be very well today. So there you go. Look at that beautiful little box. Look at that. Perfect. Then I'll tape it all up. I'll put loads of tape around it. Happy with that. Nice collection, bud. Hit it up on Insta. Yeah, have a look on Insta. I missed out on the Triangle Kings flag. Oh, sorry, mate. I might have another one. Let me have a look, see if I've got another one for you. Hi Paul, how you doing? 114 slabs of 50ml rock wool for 100 quid, seems cheap. Back in a minute, gonna make a brew. Yeah, I'll have one. I'll have a nice coffee, please, white too. Or a latte if you've got a posh machine. I'll have a latte, skinny latte. Hi Adrian, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. I'm sugar and a couple of digestives. I've had a couple of digestives. I don't eat too many biscuits, but I did have a couple of digestives earlier. How are you doing, Stu? Anyway, all right? Yes, I hope all is good in the world out there. It's a bit crazy where I am. They've got there's a big car park in Little Hampton Town, and it's set up as a testing centre at the minute. My wife's getting her jab today, actually, because she's manager of a care home for elderly people with dementia. And actually, she's qualified to do the test. She did sorry about the noise. She did a load of tests. She got a load of results back last night, and they're negative. So she's doing a good job keeping it out of the care home. Anyway, it's usually the old agency nurses that bloody end up bringing it in. Well, they have done. What has been my favourite movie prop? That I've had Eric Banner's shield from Troy, which, if you've watched previous videos or live, you would have seen that I bought for 600 quid off my brother and sold it for £3,000 to a guy in the States. It was probably in 2000. I don't know, when did Troy come out? We had the stuff about 6 months before it come out. So that was my best, as in thing. Best movie prop I've had quite a few. I mean, I would probably say I had the syringe that Brad Pitt used in World War Z, and when he cut the soldier's hand, the woman soldier's hand off, he bit off the top of this syringe and he jabbed her with it, injected her with this serum. I actually had that syringe and the lid with his teeth marks in, so that's quite good. The best prop I've had that's not a film prop is I had Freddie Mercury's spinning chair from the video Going Slightly Mad that Freddie sits on, and it spins around with all the smoke going up at the start of the video. I had that, and I got skin, and I'm so gutted. I was only thinking about it the other day. Every sort of few months, I think, oh, I wish I could find where it is. I wish I could buy it back, because Queen, Freddie Mercury stuff, you're never going to get something like that. That it's a one-off piece. It had the motor underneath it still to make it spin and everything. And I bought it off the guy that made it. Well, actually, I bought it off. My brother bought it off the guy that made it, and then I swapped it with my brother for a golden ticket from the Johnny Depp Wonka film that I had. So yeah, that's my biggest regret, is getting rid of that. But years in 2003, I was at my brother's film prop office, and I tried on this hat, and I recognised it, and I said, "Oh, is that Jumanji?" And he had the Jumanji turtle hat, or one of them. I don't know how many were made, but he had one there, and it had all the proper ties on it and everything, turtle shell hat. I used to love going in there before I got into the props and started fiddling about with them. I had the Jumanji hat on, and I had the Rock Scorpion King sword, gold sword with the scorpion tails hanging off the handle. I was messing about with it. So yeah, I'd probably say my syringe. Long-winded way of going about it, but probably the syringe from World War Z. I don't know though. I've had so many, but I've always sort of needed the money and sold them. But I am going to get myself a nice little collection again, definitely. Harry had his first jab yesterday. That's good. Just got to return another blind. Buyer. I'm dealing with one at the minute. It's £130 for a video, old video camera that someone bought. I had the Cure VHSs that I sold returned. That was 35 quid out of the payback. Which I'm gutted about because I was trying to get eBay to sort it out because it came back damaged. And when they came back, one of the VHSs was the case was cracked and the artwork on the side was all ripped down the spine. So I was a bit peed off. And I think, well, I know 100% what's happened. It was at Christmas time, and they've ordered the VHS. They copied them and sent them back. Said that they were unwatchable. And I said, well, it must be your VHS player. And he said, oh, all right, I'll get a VHS cleaner. I'll get a cleaner and try that first. And then he's gone, no, it's not the VHS. It's not the VHS. It's the tapes. They're unwatchable. They're worn beyond repair. He said, and you can't watch them. Well, I know for a fact you ain't going to get 6 VHS and all of them are like that. That is total bull. You know, so he's obviously copied them and thing, but what can you do? Because eBay are not going to go on our side, are they? So you just got to swallow it. I need a bunker for my collection. Yeah, definitely. Could watch it all day talking about movie props. Thank you. Your wife, my partner's a carer too. Mate, she comes home. Actually, last week she came home and she was just in tears, seeing all the devastation and the people going down with it because she hates it. You know, obviously it is a residential home. They're elderly. They've got dementia. You know, she's going to lose people, and she gets so upset by it. She's hi Queenie, how you doing? You know, she puts everything into her job, and she's blooming good at it. And she's been soldiering on through it all. You know, there's been me sort of laid up in bed, not feeling great, and she's just been soldiering on through it. But she has come home, you know, in tears, saying that she just can't bear to see it all going on. But it's not her fault. You can't do a lot about it, unfortunately. It's just, it is what it is. No, do you know what? I'm actually, at the minute, it may sound daft, but I just feel like just jogging eBay on and just selling on Marketplace and trying out that eBay gum, because I'm just fed up with the money I've lost and the breath I've wasted and the phone calls I've wasted talking to eBay and getting nowhere. So it's just an absolute nightmare. Hi Bailey, how you doing? They just don't listen. They don't listen to the sellers. They just listen to the buyers, and they refund them without even thinking about it, which is really naughty, actually. So I've got this other one going for at the minute, but where I've been ill, I've just sort of been ignoring it. But I'm going to deal with it. It's got to be dealt with. But this one, I think the guy he's tried nicking bits off of it, because I think he's tried nicking bits off this old video 8 camera, because when it came back, there's a little plate goes over the on off, and that was off. It wasn't off when I sent it, and the cassette was all put in back to front. I don't know. It just makes me suspicious, especially over Christmas, because everyone's trying to scam everybody, and it just drives me potty. No, that's why I'm going to try it, because there's no fees on eBay gum, and you can send all your stuff over from eBay to there. I mean, I've got another eBay account, and it's got over 4,000 positives. So I might just get all that over there and just transfer everything. Could you not get your props on Etsy as cosplay handmade items? Maybe. I don't know about the weapons so much. I mean, I've got a lot of vintage stuff, so I could do Etsy. It's just with doing the props with my brother, and obviously when everything's normal, I go up there after the week and help look after him and all that. And it's just having the time really to do it. I mean, it takes enough time, and I struggle listing on one platform at the moment. I haven't actually. My brother's listed some film props, but I haven't actually listed anything for probably a month. If you are TOS, you can refund 50% if it's not 100% what you sent him. See, I don't know. I don't know what's happened to it or what he's done to it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Just very suspicious of it. When this rubbish is over, I'm going to put my efforts into selling at the boot fairs. Yeah, I think everyone's had enough of eBay, really. I definitely have. I've been selling on eBay since 2003, and I don't think you can see traffic, Rich. Ricky, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. I hope you are good. That was a good little box you got the other day, wasn't it? And your wife's nicked the old. She's keeping the iWatch. Lucky girl. Waiting for email back from me by gum. Been about 2 weeks. I just think it doesn't cost anything, so it's worth giving it a go. And I say I'm so fed up with eBay. Just so fed up with them. So I've been selling on there since 2003. And actually on my other ID from back in the day, you know, I must have had 125 grand go through there in a few years. Back in the early 2000s. It was, a lot of money back then. And I say then used to, it was safer then because you could leave negatives and neutrals for buyers as well. So there was no way anyone's going to buy something just to leave you a crappy, like a negative on your eBay, and they would be less inclined to do it because they would get one back. And although that's probably why eBay stopped it, because some people were probably abusing it, but for those genuine eBayers, why shouldn't you be able to leave someone a buyer a neutral or a negative if it's been a bad thing for you dealing with that? Why did you email him? What's your name? I said I couldn't change username because of 50 days or something. You can only change your username. I thought you could change your username every 30 days on eBay. How many listings you go on the eBay Gun? Not even started. 180 days. Thanks, Ems. Yeah, feeling a lot better, thank you. That was 3 weeks of my wife. 3 weeks of my wife. 3 weeks of my life that I'll never get back. That were just terrifying. It's not a nice thing to have, but yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Can't say I wasn't scared. I'm not too too manly to say I wasn't scared, because I was scared. It's a scary thing. Left a positive to a negative. eBay removed my positive, but not their negative. How can they remove your positive? Why would they remove your positive? eBay gun changed your username the day you emailed them, the day you messaged them. Why don't you just change it on eBay before you transfer it over? Just change it before you move it. That's what I'd do. Because I'm thinking about changing the one on my one with over 4,000 feedback. I'm thinking about changing the username, because at the minute it's UK Reenactors 2003, because obviously selling all the film props and that. But I'm thinking of changing it. So I might change it and then transfer it over. It's bound to be easier. There was a video on Mike's channel about it all. Yeah, because he did a podcast with the MD of eBay Gun. I don't think there is a lot on there, Mark, but obviously it's like anything, innit? You've got to start somewhere. It's like George Ross done a video and saying about there's only so many people on eBay, but like on Facebook there's billions rather than millions. That might be a way to go. I mean, I've got a film prop Facebook page called A-List Movie Props. So actually, I'm going to stick a load of stuff on there, movie prop wise, and then I've got the resellers Facebook page. So I could always try and shift a few bits through there, I suppose, or marketplace. Hi Z, how you doing? God, I saw your late live the other night. It was alright when I wasn't sleeping, but now I'm so knackered. I mean, where I haven't been sleeping, I've been watching Tommy and Tracy, I've been watching KY Reseller, Art Vandelay. So I've been watching them all. So this is a bad light because of the colour on the telly. If you'll have a stroke, that's scary. Yeah. Mate, listen. Last week, I think it was last week or the week before, when I was really not well, I got up and I made my son lunch, and I've had dodgy ECGs in the past. I got all hot and went grey at work one day, all sweaty and grey, and collapsed and got rushed in, and they said my ECG was dodgy, but they couldn't find why it was dodgy or what was wrong. Last week or the week before, like I say, I started getting palpitations, really bad palpitations. It was like the air was suddenly sucked out of me, and it took my breath away, and I couldn't breathe, and I had to lay down for 10 minutes. Lucky enough, it eased off, but yeah, it's a bit worrying. See you one night at 3 a.m. Yeah, I saw you on that live. Let's go back a bit. Alright, so there's Z. But saying that, Bill, no one wants to have anything or brag about having anything, I mean, I had meningitis, and that was freaking scary. Actually, I had the bad one, I think, when I was 21, and I had the other one. I had either the bacterial, whatever the bad one is, I had the bacterial and the viral one a year apart. It was horrible. Not sure many people are bothered, but to be honest with you, I don't look at if I see negatives on there, I sort of go on there and see how it compares to the positives and the neutrals. And if like they've sold 6,000 things and they've got 2 negatives, It's nothing. You know, you're going to get people leave negatives for no reason. It always happens. So I don't take any notice really of feedback, because even the decent resellers, you know, some of the guys on here, you know, they got negatives, and you know they're not scumbags. So he's looking like a teenager with his mop job. Have you thought about? See, every time I come on here, I forget to do this, and I keep forgetting to put them on the screen. Thought about sponsoring your Facebook business page. No, but I spoke to my brother last week about putting some stuff on there that I can't list on other platforms, like swords, guns, stuff like that, and other props as well. You know, we've got some massive props. We've got a 15-foot door from Beauty and the Beast, which you would have seen if you watched my videos. You would have seen in the videos. It's got to be 15 foot tall. This thing, it's huge. You know, things like that I'll be able to put on there, because you could. I suppose I could put it on Facebook, or eBay. But you know, someone's got to bring a big old lorry down. It took 4 of them to get it moved. Have you thought of maybe making videos about the props you have on YouTube? I'm going to be doing that as well. I'm going to be doing that. Yeah. I am going to be doing more film prop related stuff. And I've got other things in the pipeline. I was watching Laney's thing last night with Nick, and they were talking about Jive Bunny. Well, Jive Bunny, Les Hemstock, who is Jive Bunny, is a friend of mine. So I'm even thinking about getting him on and doing an 80s music thing as well, because he still does music now. But I'm thinking about doing that. I've been saying all along that I'm going to do videos just based on film props and stuff. I'd like to do more stuff at the film studios as well. That's another thing I'd like to get into, because I spend quite a bit of time up around Pinewood, and Shepperton. So I would like to maybe get into Pinewood one day and do a tour for people that can't get in there or can't go there, you know, because there's still bits from the Carry On films in there, like the big white house from up the Khyber and many of the other films. You got the water pool in the back lot. You know, you got the Bond stage. I'd like to be able to do a tour around the Bond stage. I know people have probably done it on YouTube, but it's something I'd like to do more of in the film prop thing. You know, I'm trying to do a video at the minute, and it's just like my daily thing, but I may do one just based on film props as well in the next week or so. So I've got to try and catch up, because I feel like I don't want my channel to go stale. I don't want people getting bored or fed up with waiting. I know it probably won't, but I just want to keep the content coming for you lot, to keep you lot, you know, give you something to watch while we're all on this mad lockdown. So yeah, Z, definitely, you know, and I said ages ago, when Chris was saying about it, and I said, yeah, I wanted to do a movie chat one as well, and I was going to call it Movie Night, obviously Movie Night. So there's so many things that I've got ideas in the pipeline. I've just got to crack on and get it done. I've got to get on top of these props and items going out, because I've got about 45 items to get out. Because it sets up like user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you add bank details. And they say you can't change things for 180 days. Sorry if I've missed anybody, but hello all. Yeah, that was a good box, Ricky. That was a good box. I'm waiting on one from Mike, so there will be a video on that when that turns up. So hopefully that'll be a good one. Yeah, everybody's just saying hello to each other. Zahir saying he's younger. Oh, you're younger than me, Zahir, anyway. Bailey. Yeah, I'm all right, Mum. Everybody, my mum, Pat Walker, everybody. Most people know my mum now, anyway. Hello, mate. How you doing? Long time no talk, Louis. Yeah, I'm feeling so much better, mate. So much better. Still got a bit of a cough, and now lungs are still a bit dodgy, but we're getting there. I've survived the apocalypse. Paul's saying hi, Mum. That's just jumped. Where are we? Oh, blimey, that's now gone. Bloody tests. Yeah. Come on. Morning then. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's 3:20 in the afternoon here, Louis. We'll have to catch up though, definitely. Been ages since we've done a live. Liking the new figures. I've got. Do you know what? I like the I love the Goonies figure and the It figures in Z Shop. I've just got to get some money so I can buy his stock. Hi Anya, how you doing? Anya's a lovely lady. She's just got her storage. She's sorting out now, and she sent a beautiful package for me and for my family and the dogs for Christmas, which was so lovely of you. Thank you very much. The dogs are loving their treats. I had the viral one. Yeah, it's not good, mate. I suffer from migraines because of it. Well, I fractured my skull a few times as well with the accidents I've had, and I'm a bit accident prone. My medical file's probably about that thick. Yeah, so it's not great, mate. Not great at all. But I didn't lose any limbs. You know, there's people that lose limbs from it, meningitis. So, you know, I was very lucky. Even if I've just got migraines from it, I'm so lucky. Yeah, shop's looking really good now. Really good. How do I keep that nice hunk of hair? Well, it needs cutting. I keep getting it cut, but it grows so quick, and I usually cut it myself. But yeah, it's not bad, is it? Not bad having that sort of hair for my age. There's not a lot of grey in there. Actually, I don't think there's any grey in my hair. It's just in my beard. Facebook's a brilliant selling and buying platform, but the real trick is to join all your local selling groups and buying pages. Yeah, I've done that as well. I haven't really. I've sold a few bits through Facebook, but I've never really got that into it. Hi Ian, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Hello, Neil. You just woken up? How you doing, mate? I hope you're good. I was thinking of you earlier. I was going through a load of CDs and stuff, and I had Now 57, Now 76. Now that's what I call Christmas. I've got bloody loads of them. Oh, where we gone? Trying to keep up with this. Do it. Nobody gets bored or fed up of waiting. We all follow lots of different people, and if the ones we really like don't make a video for a while, we don't disregard them. We're happy when they upload. Oh, so I'm not in that, Ricky, am I? That's just the ones. That's the ones that you like, that you really like. Oh, my mum. God, my mum's gonna have more blooming followers than I am. Let's just start making videos next. Wait until I get my other rack in. God, I've got to get my rack in. That's one thing I've got to get. But I'm now considering, because it's an extra 214 a month for the unit, I'm now considering clearing out my storage side, get everything up to the unit, because I've got to pay another month anyway, and then putting my racking down in my storage bit. I don't know. Just another thing I've been thinking about while I've been laid up. Anyone noticed an increase in buyers with zero feedback? I haven't noticed that. But to be honest with you, I only sell the odd things like my vintage or my DVDs and that. I only sell the odd things of those. Mostly it's the film props, which we're selling from a brother. And obviously with film props, it's a niche market. So it's most of the time it's the same buyers. It's the same buyers and collectors that we've dealt with for a long time. Yeah, probably be a live stream in 2023, 2024. Cheers, Ricky. Probably due to shop due to lockdowns and needing eBay. Yeah, it might be. That's a good thought. Yeah, perhaps people that haven't dealt with eBay before set up a thing just to buy their stuff. A lot of people don't do online. A lot of people don't do eBay. Has anybody noticed their views going up more? I mean, you know, there's probably a lot more people getting into YouTube as well, watching YouTube. Oh, I can't turn today. It is a zero feedback. Yeah, see, that always makes you a bit suspicious. Lockdown since Monday. The fourth new buyers, much more. I've had maybe 5 or 6 last week. But have they gone for? Has everything been all right with the sales, though, James? Where do I mostly sell props? Mostly on eBay at the minute, but then we sort of have our we've obviously been. My brother's been selling film props since 2000. I've been selling since 2003. So we've obviously got a good list of people that have dealt with us for years, and we know what they like, and we know what they want. So my coffee's gone cold. So we know what they want, and we know sort of if something comes up from Bond, we know that there's a guy in America that'll buy it. I mean, one of the guys in America, I started dealing with him, and then I put him over to my brother. But he's a North Carolina cop, and he's bought. I mean, he's been on telly because he's got like a £2 million film prop collection. He's got full size mannequins from the 13 Ghosts with all the genuine costumes on, and he has. I mean, he's got he's got the actual Never Ending Story book, and he's I think I don't know if he's left the cops now, but he's started producing and directing films, zombie type films. I think he's into at the minute. But he even has Noah Hathaway, that was a Treya in Never Ending Story, as a friend who stays at his house a lot of the time. So, but he offered me to go over and stay. But he had the Tree of Souls from. Oh, he's got Freddy Krueger stuff. He's got Halloween stuff, like genuine stuff. But his collection's worth about £2 million. That's when you know you're a collector. Hi Joe, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. How's the warehouse going? Is it all working all right? All seems okay. Only worry was my big sale last week was a zero feedback buy, but packaged and paid for. be signed, show delivered on eBay. That's all right. Yeah, mate, you've got to think positive. If you start thinking negative, your whole mental health is going to go right out the window. Especially at the minute, it's hard to stay positive. I was laid in bed for 3 weeks of blooming with the old zombie thing, the zombie curse, and it was yeah, it was absolutely rubbish. Yeah, so here, if you type in film prop collector or film prop collection, you should be able to find it. Will come up, and you'll see the full size. But he has a guy called it's a very famous guy that does all of the film prop displays for people. He's been on telly loads. Tom Spina. He has Tom Spina do all his displays. So I say he's got an amazing collection. I only knew him a month or 2 months. He was still a North Carolina cop then, and he said, "Come over and stay." He's been buying, he spent a few quid. He's probably spent 80 grand or more this year, or sorry, last year. Could he sell some of your props in his shop when it reopens? Maybe a commission basis, just an idea. Well, once I get sorted on all my bits, I am going to sell. I'm going to send Z a couple of props just to keep and display in the shop. I just think it'll be a nice thing for people to have a look at. So I did say to him I would. I've just got to get in my bit and sort it all out. It's just a nightmare. Hi Aid, how you doing, mate? Yeah, feeling a lot better. Smiling anyway. You got to. Lungs aren't fully recovered yet, but we will get there. It's not going to beat me. Film props so cool. If you get any Stranger Things props, I've never had anything from Stranger Things. I've probably had most films you could ever think of, from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Evita, quite a lot of the zombie films, 4, 5, 6 Brad Pitt film stuff. My brother had a beautiful Gary Oldman sculpt head from Dracula. And he actually had he had Casper Van Dien in that? No, Sleepy Hollow. He had Casper Van Dien's dagger from Sleepy Hollow, and yeah, it's I love the film props. Like I say, I've got to sort of get my head into gear. I've been doing reselling videos, but I am going to do some film prop videos as well. Oh yeah, Joe's chopped the old ponytail off. The ponytail's gone. Hi John, how you doing, mate? How's things going with you? That was a lovely sale you had the other day, wasn't it? That was a lovely sale. I think I would have been jumping in the air if I'd have sold that as well. Brilliant pick up and sale. Doing really well in the shop, mate. Actually, it's a shame the blooming shut again. It's a nightmare for you guys, for you and Z and Kirsten. I feel for all of you. Yeah, yeah, it's a lovely yeah. So, but he's got like the costumes on. Is that I don't know whether it's just the costume that's real, because Tom Spina's probably made up thing 1 and thing 2 from the Cat in the Hat as well, and he's got the cat's hat. Oh, this has really jumped. There's loads going on in the chat. Yeah, so he's got thing 1, thing 2. He's got loads of Harry Potter stuff like wands. He's got stuff all around. Literally, his whole house is full of it. He has got yeah, it's definitely Aladdin's cave. Hanks Jr. Hello, Jay. How you doing? Hope you're good. Yeah, it's the best way. Send it track to new buyers. Definitely. I try and send most of my stuff tracked anyway. I do like little CDs that are sort of £3 or £4 for. I just send them second class proof posting. um, Hi Derek, how you doing, mate? How's your tack cave? How's your leak in your ceiling as well? Blooming hell, get that fixed. Yes, yeah, I've delivered a few bits myself, funny enough. Didn't see you was live. That's all right. It's all right. How is it you acquired the film props? Well, we've got contacts that work on the film. Sometimes we buy them from production after filming wraps. Other people, they make the props, so they take the props at the end of the filming and we buy them. Some people rent props. People have phoned when I had my film prop business going, and when my brother had his, he used to rent out, like if he had 50 American soldier costumes, and Bond would phone him and say, have you got these costumes? And he'll rent them to him. He used to do fancy dress hire as well. Obviously they had to put a good deposit down, because if you're renting something like the Russian commander's um, full costume from Bond, it's an expensive thing. But some people like renting the proper ones. I've got some Sherman Clump costumes. If you know anyone that wants to has got a fat suit they can put on and wear to a fancy dress, I've got some Sherman Clump costumes from Nutty Professor. Everyone's just saying hello to each other, which is nice. So has anybody else bought something and never sold it? Just thought that I'm never ever going to sell it. Anybody in the chat ever done that? Have you got a piece that you've bought and you're never ever going to part with it? I mean, obviously we'll sell anything for the right money, I think. But I had to sell my Freddie Mercury chair, and I was absolutely gutted because it was that chair, and you it just was, and you couldn't fake it. And when are you ever going to get something like that again? Oh, this chat's just jumped again. There's loads of chat going on. Sleepy Hollow, great film. Yeah, I love Sleepy Hollow. Actually, first time I met Paul Burrell, Diana's butler, we were at Bonham's Auctions in Montpellier Street, London, and we went up there to see where we could buy a few bits. And I sat behind this bloke and I thought, I recognise him, and he was with his two sons. I recognise him, and he was bidding on stuff, and he turned around halfway through and sort of said all right to him, and he said all right, and ended up talking to him at the end to say it was Paul Burrell, Princess Diana's butler, and he used to come down to my brother's office and spend a fortune all the time. Just go out for lunch and that. Yeah. So yeah, he's another one. But he's a big buyer. He's a big collector of film props as well. Tempting to list clothes. I bought loads of t-shirts. Like I've got some nice t-shirts that I bought, and I've just got to get listed. But I've got to get all this stuff sent first. Otherwise, I'm never gonna get on top of it. Just struggling a bit to catch up on the last 3 weeks. I'm nearly there on the stuff that's overdue, and I've got some of the new stuff out as well, which is good. So I'm not a million miles away from it, but I need to get all the new stuff gone as well. and then I can get listing. Predator skin. Yeah, Predator's an amazing film. Actually, I was watching something the other day with the guy that was the Predator, the big black guy who's 6'7" or something. I can't remember his name. Brilliant actor. He did all the big monster stuff. And like that, it was just like a thick foam thing around his head, and they just plop the face on the front of it. Brilliant costume. Be fortunes. My brother did have a full-size sleep chamber from Aliens that had all the lights and that in it. So we delivered, I think I've told the story before, but we delivered it to a guy, bought it in Birmingham, drove it all the way up there, delivered it to him, got it to his house, couldn't get it in the door. So we had to leave it outside under his carport, under a tarpaulin and that. And then he got someone to take his window out, and they got it in his living room and couldn't get it any further than that. And then his wife said, "No, you're not leaving that in here." So he had the window taken back out and get it taken out and get rid of it. I think he sold it. He used to collect James Bond items. Nice. We get quite a lot of James Bond items because a lot of our friends work on it. So we're all always up around Pinewood. But yeah. But yeah, I like all the Bond stuff. All the big dogs in the chat. Yeah, it's nice to. Hello, Dave. How you doing? Are you eyeing up any Boba Fett stuff for the shop? Yeah, because we got friends that are working on the Mandalorian. I think it's the Mandalorian, the series they're making at Pinewood. It's something to do with Star Wars. Ah, you're talking about the Fortnite skins. I see. Smash the like button for me. Yeah, that'd be nice. I always forget to ask that. Smash that like button. Comment, subscribe, like, share. I always forget to do that. Always forget. Trying to keep up on the chat. Have you got anything in your shop, Z, that you think I'm keeping that, I'm not selling it at all? You must have something in your shop. Actually, I think my mate in America, that's it. He's another guy, another collector. He's got a massive collection as well. He's got a full size Harley Quinn made with her costume. He's bought her costume, but he's got a proper full size Harley Quinn mannequin made, and it looks like her. It's spot on, probably by Tom Spina as well. But he's got that, and he's got loads of stuff. But I think he's getting some Mandalorian stuff at the minute. He loves it. That's all he talks about is Mandalorian. The leak is hardly anything. It was fixed previously. It does drip in torrential rain sometimes, but a little. Yeah, mate, leave it till the summer. I wouldn't get up on that roof at the minute. It's too blooming cold. That's another thing my brother's got. He's got you know, the drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket. He's got one of the hats that he wore, and he's got it signed by him on the peak, on the front of the hat. Is it Lee Ermey or something? Lee J Ermey or something? I don't know. But that's a nice piece. I've got another YouTube channel. Does anyone watch James Buckley? Completed it, mate. He's got another one now called At Home with the Buckleys. Brilliant. he just makes me laugh. He makes me crack. But when I completed it, mate, me and my boy were going to start streaming games. And so I set up another YouTube called Almost Completed It, mate. So I've still got that. I haven't been on there for ages, but me and my son are going to start streaming. And we're going to do it from that channel. It's called Almost Completed It, mate. Because I thought that was quite funny. A little bit of homage to James Buckley. Homage, as they say. I'm always buying things that I can't let go of. But is there anything that you haven't let go of? Derek's got to cut down cars. Blimey, how many cars you got? Blimey, you'll be on Cribs soon. That's it. You could do a Cribs video, Derek. You got that many cars. This keeps jumping. Mine's usually board games, vintage toys. Ever bought something to sell but ended up keeping it because you liked it so much? Yeah, I think my machine gun, my film prop machine gun from Black Hawk Down, I don't think I would sell that. I've got a spear as well from the Scorpion King's tomb from the Mummy 2, which they were all poking upright around the fire pits when he fights the scorpion. When the Rock comes out as a scorpion, and Brendan Fraser and Imhotep are fighting, and he throws the spear. I've got one of the spears that was up around the fire pit, so I don't know if I'd get rid of that because I got that at a really good price. I got it off of eBay actually. I think I nicked it for about, it was something silly like £21, and it was in a massive thick cardboard tube about 6 foot tall. Yeah, I don't know if I'd get rid of that. Does a vacuum cleaner count? That's it. I've got little little bits that I sort of thought I'm gonna stick that on my backdrop. Like I've got one of those Duracell bunnies, and I've got a Groot that I've got to pick up off of Jack and Emily, and a bit of old vintage medical equipment. I quite like the old medical equipment. Too many things. Try my best not to look at them closely. Yeah, yeah. Just for show off, for kinky stuff. No, he's just got it just to show off the costume. And like this mannequin has been made with like the tattoos and everything. It's just nuts, absolutely nuts. But he's got some he's got actually, I think he's got a Sherman Clump head with all the prosthetics and that on it and the wig and everything. It's amazing. So grotty out there. So grotty. Don't even want Arlie Ermy, that's it, yep. Yeah, he was a genuine drill sergeant, and then he got into acting. Yeah, but my brother's got one of his signed hats, drill sergeant hats from it. He's got things like Joan Sims's police tunic from Carry On Constable and things like that. Just loads of stuff. Full Black Hawk Down costumes and the really decent stuff we had sort of in the last few years was the Beauty and the Beast stuff, like the full Beast arm, zip up gloves and everything that Daniel, what was his name? Oh, bloody hell, what was his name? 5 cars, Jesus. What's his name? His name is. Where is he? He's not even there, isn't there? He's got cast, and it hasn't even got Who's the Beast. Ah, Dan Stevens. Dan Stevens. That's who it is. Replica movie weapons in. Yeah, see, if I just want to display something and it looks exactly like the proper prop, unless I really wanted it, I'd just get the replica and just display the replica. What's the point in having something that's worth about, it might be worth 5 or 10 grand sat on the wall when you can have it something exactly the same that's £100? Nice thing to get. I'd get Margot Robbie to sign it. I've only been on set with her once and I didn't even know it was her. Getting close to being one of the bog dogs. Or snowing here again, oh Jesus. Yeah, we ain't got snow, it's just rainy and grotty out there, it's just horrible. Hi Carl, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. We're catching up. Yep, Dan Stevens, Michelle. Karen Cunts was the first. Karen got that right on Lane's quiz. So the Carry On films, I love all of them. Carry On, Screaming. I did have a full script from Carry On Abroad. I bought a load of scripts and call sheets. Oh, there's a naked woman on the telly. What's that about? Jesus, what film's that? The Wretched. A boy gets embroiled in a battle with an old witch who possessed, and it's a witch, a next door neighbour. Supernatural horror. Okay. Naked ladies. Yeah, and there was a guy. He was the first actor to act as a gay guy in the Carry On films. John Clive. Done loads of other stuff, and I bought loads of scripts, call sheets, and stuff. Me and my brother bought the Carry On Abroad script. I sold the script, but I've still got the call sheet with Barbara Windsor and Sid James and all those on it. Actually, that's something I'll never get rid of. I'll never sell that because it's got Sid James. It's got all, Brenda, Bernard Breslaw. Like I say, Sid James, Barbara Windsor. So I don't think I'd ever get rid of that. I'm just going to get that frame, to be honest with you. Bog dogs equals big dogs. Does Markman still deal in props? If so, does he have a website? He doesn't have a website or anything like that now, mate. Just pick bits up and just try and sell them. Don't look rich, you'll go blind. Yeah, I know. Nearly give me a heart attack. Nearly give me a heart attack. What's do you guys all like Carry On films? If you do, what's your favourite Carry On film? It's tight. What's your favourite Carry On film? Sid James died on stage. He did, yeah. He did. And his house is just up round the corner from Pinewood, and it's called Knights or Knights Lodge. Massive house, but yeah, it's called Knights or Knights Lodge. Not Knights Life. It's called Knights Lodge. If it was Knights Life, I'd sue him. If he was still here. But no, I love Sid James. Yeah. Have I heard from Steve? No, I haven't heard from him today, Mum. I haven't heard from him. I'll speak to him a bit later. I think we're all little dogs in a big world of junk and plastic. Aziz, stuff is not junk. So here, cock shot themselves, full size replica swords, weapons with Boar's hammer. Yeah, I like the Aquaman trident. That'd be quite cool to have on the wall. See, I've got some genuine props that I'm going to be putting. Once I get my summer house sorted, I'm going to do like a nice backdrop for the filming. So once I do that, I'm going to have a load of props up. And all my Brian Blessed and Sam James photos and stuff, my Flash Gordon stuff. I've really watched them, what's in clips. No, hang on. What was the carry on in the toilet factory? Carry on at your convenience with Fred Boggett. I think his name was Fred Boggett. It was definitely Carry On at Your Convenience. That was a good film. Is you saving up to buy what now? Have I missed something? Yeah, at your convenience. See, my mum knows. What are you thanking her for? I said it first. Ross, how are you doing? Haven't seen you for ages, mate. Yeah, happy New Year to you too, mate. I don't know if you know, I've been down with the old C word for the last 3 weeks. Carry On Camping is amazing. I got so excited when I went to Pinewood and stood by where the gates were to the campsite. Absolutely loved it. I was like, and it's just a dirt track now. It's just a dirt track, but I got so excited knowing that they had all gone up that path. I've got a signed thing from Barbara Windsor. It's one of her. They all get these EastEnders cards, and they send them out. And my mate's daughter worked on EastEnders, and she got me a signed card from Barbara Windsor and Daniela Westbrook, I think it was. Carry On Cab is a good one. Carry On Up the Jungle's a good one. Terry Scott. Sid James House. Yeah. Yep, it's along Pinewood Road. Huge house, really lovely house. And it's either called Knights or Knights Lodge. I'm sure it is. I see it every time I go past there. Jumped again. Yes, mate, there was 3 of us in our house with it. I just got over it now, so that's good. It was a nightmare. Definitely 100% better. Still a bit of a cough and a bit of weak lungage, but apart from that, I'm all right. Where have you been, Ross? I haven't seen you for ages. I saw you briefly a little while back, and then I hadn't seen you for ages. The weather was so bad that I sprayed the mud. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it is true. How much is that to get in there then, Mr. Fiddler? It's £1. Everything's £1. Just watch Carry On Screaming. Carry On Screaming's amazing. I absolutely love it. He's the only one left. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. But he's I think he's still alive. The one that Carry On Screaming. He's lived in America for years. I think he does audio books now. Yeah, Carry On Screaming's brilliant. Jim Dale, of course it is. There you go. Jim Dale. See, I didn't even get a chance to look. There's one of my dogs asleep over there. Look. Faster kit. Just a little white ball of fluff. What are you doing, Scrappy? What are you doing, Scrappy Doo? Yeah, Carry On Screaming. Brilliant film. 37 still in the chat. It's amazing. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you coming and spending time with me. 36. But yeah, really appreciate you coming and spending your time chatting to me. It's horrible, isn't it, when you can't get out and talk to nobody? What I should have done was put the link in, see if anyone wanted to come in, but we're an hour and a half in now, 25 minutes in. So I'm going to need to crack on in a bit and actually get something done. Got to carry on packing and lurking. Yeah, I've got to carry on packing in a minute, otherwise I'm never going to get on top of this. I've got the helmet's done anyway, I've just got to throw a bit more tape on it. and get that gone today. Got a few raw mail. I've got loads of Hermes to go. New packing table done. I'm sure there'll be a video on that, Bill. That's what I want to try and do. I think I'm going to buy six sets of racking. I'm sure I'll be able to fit 3 down one side, 1 at the end, and then 2 with a packing bench in between. I'm hoping. I think I'm just about to wrap it up, Bill. Hang on a sec. What's time now? It's 4 o'clock, so I haven't got long before I've got to get to the post office. What I might do is I might do another live tomorrow. Because I'm literally, I'm about to wrap this. Oh, let me put it in for a quick. See if anyone wants to come on. Hang on, I'll put it in quick, but I'm only going to be on sort of another 10 minutes or something. Actually, what is it? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. I'm going to wrap this one up now, guys. But I might do another live tomorrow. I'm hopefully uploading a video later on today. I'm just staring at the eBay listing screen, yawning. It's just like I keep going on there and it says like 40 items to dispatch, and then you dispatch 5 or 6 or 7, and then it says 50 items to dispatch. And although it's good because you know the money's coming in or whatever, it's just a nightmare because you just can't get on top of it. But I will get on top of it. I just need to. So I started off well because I did start off packing while I did start packing stuff. I made up my box with me Vikings helmet in it, so that's nice and secure. That's not going anywhere, that, except to the customer. So I've done one, but 1 in an hour and a half is not good. It's because you lot are so good to talk to. Yeah, thanks, Ross. Cheers for that, mate. Really appreciate it. Where are we? I'm missing out on the chat again. Cone cab is a good one. Yeah. Cone packing. Packing table. I've converted the pool table. That's a good idea. Oh, you're saving up to buy do you know what? If I had the money, I would buy it because the house is beautiful. It's right by Pinewood Studios and it's got the right name, hasn't it? So if I won the lottery, I'd definitely try and buy it. I'd like to be able to save up and buy it, but I bet it's a couple of million, 2 or 3 million quid. It's right by Pinewood Studios. It's got to be a few quid. I might have a look on, see if I can find how much it's worth. Start saving. Old chest freezer. Mine is in the living room, but the wife don't like it. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate that. All right, Bill's going to go live. Listing. See, I can't chat and list at the same time. That's a thing. Or if it's on Bill's, I could because. Right, so what I'll do then, guys, I'm going to finish up now. Thank you to the 32 people that's still in. Thanks to everybody that popped in, though. I really appreciate it. I'm going to wrap this up because I do need to crack on with some work, and I'm more likely to work if I pop on Bill's live than if I am to stay on here or have Bill pop on my live or anyone pop on my live. So I'll see you all in a minute. Thank you very much for popping in. I love you all. I appreciate you all, and you've been with me all this time. Nice messages and getting me better, keeping me positive, not the other thing positive. I'm now negative. So thank you very much, guys. I will see you all soon. Cheers, Ian. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. I'll speak to you soon. Ciao for now.